What's up guys, welcome back to Abletontips. My name is La and today we're going to continue on with the start to finish series. So we're doing the arrangement. We'll do some additional things as well, not just arranging. As always, there's little finical things that you need to do along the way. But yeah, we'll play through a bit of the project now and then we'll see how we feel about the track. Do we like the arrangement as it is, or do I like the arrangement as it is? And then where would we go from here? So we'll just go from, we can go from here. Nice. I'm pretty happy with it. I like all the little elements that come in, and I think the arrangement's pretty good as it is. It nicely builds and more things come in. So I think we'll just go straight into a bridge from here and then maybe a second drop or a final drop. So before we do the arranging, I'm just going to do a little checklist of the things that we have in the track. And this is something I would recommend that you do. Just so it's like, okay, do I have enough elements to make the track still feel interesting as we're moving along? So what I have is a main kick, which is at the top here, and then I've got this soft kick, which is just something that I added in. It's just so I have a nice kind of EQ'd out kick at the beginning here, which I'll just play, just to kind of have that fall to the floor rhythm, but it's not too heavy because I don't want to give away the full blast of the kick until the drop. And then we have the bass, we have the drums, which is just a mix of many different things. So you could have you could have no drum group and you could have all your elements in separate things. But with your drums, you generally want to have like your high end, so your hats and things like that, a nice clap, a few little perks in there just to add a little bit of interest and maybe some drum fills along the way. And then we also have the main synth here. So this main synth, it could be many different things, but in this case, we've got a nice big synth with Diva, which is playing our chords, which is kind of holding the main kind of theme in the track, and it's the main element, I would say. Then we also have some additional things. We've got the plucks here. The plucks in some cases could be the main element in your track. It could be like a really nice arpeggio that you're using, and so it all depends on what you decided to have as your main element. But you kind of want to have that conscious in your mind, like, okay, I want this to really stick out as we're moving through the arrangement. Also some vocal here, so some vox. We just have these little chops. It's not like a big main vocal, so it's not going to be the main focus. It's just like a nice additional element. And then we have the drone, a piano, some atmosphere, which is just like noise and stuff like that, and then we have some effects just for transitions. So this generally for me would be kind of like my checklist done. Obviously the elements could be a lot bigger, the groups could be a lot bigger, I should say. Could have up to 50-60 channels sometimes, but usually I'll average like 30 channels, and I have enough in the track to tell a story. So let's arrange now. So I think what I want to do is I'm going to copy kind of from the bottom here, which is like the melodic stuff, and just copy that over to here. Or in fact, just see what this is. It's just a tail. I can just and copy over that. So we'll just copy all this over, just duplicate it, have a listen to this. So the vocal doesn't really work without the drums there, so we'll just take that away. And just have a listen to how this will sound. Nice. I'm just going to make this a bit bigger, go to narrow, there we go. And I think we'll just duplicate this twice. Potentially could be quite a big bridge, but I don't feel like it should be with this track. Maybe we just do it this big for now. So what I think I would like is the piano to come back in, and we could do that here. And with the synth, we need to take away the main synth here, so it clashes with the piano. So we'll just take it away here. Maybe we bring it back in here, and also the transients here are just a little bit strange. I'll just take them away. Let's have a listen now. I do quite like it, but it feels a little bit sudden or a bit aggressive. I wonder if I could just calm down the notes a little bit. Or even we could come in a little bit later. So we could kind of do this, where we just move it along. How am I going to do this? We do like this. So if I just highlight a little area. So this, I think this is 8 bars here. Let's have a little look. 4 bars. So I go to 4 bars, and then I'll press, I think it's Control I, and it just moves everything along a little bit. And I would like the piano to come in here. So instead what we could have is kind of like the effects that are just going to come down here. And that will just cool down, and then the piano can nicely come in. So let's have a listen. Maybe we want something else in here as well. Maybe the drums could kind of filter down gently, so we could have some shakers. Take away the clap. Take away this drum fill. Oh. So let's have a listen from here. Yeah, so something needs to be in here. I think maybe some kind of the drone. Yeah, the drone needs to be there. It's just a little bit too empty. Maybe the bass as well could kind of cool down. So we could just copy the bass over here. And maybe we just extend this B note. So the B would be here, and we could just extend it. So just put a B here. Yeah, that's nice. It's actually quite nice having it for a little while. Yeah, we'll go a bit further. Yes, bit sudden. I think what we need is some other things continuing over, so we can have the drums continuing over a little bit. And this pluck can go away. So it's just the piano. What else do we have? We have these kind of warps and things like that. We can take that away, leave this one here. Put this reverse or this crystallizer piano. Just duplicate it from here. There we go. Yeah, and there we go. For me, it feels like it's ready to drop there. It could also drop here. I do feel like, oh yeah, we could kind of just do the same feeling that we have here. Or even if we copy the chorus over. Let's see, I'll copy it to here, which is where I'm thinking to have the drop. But maybe here as well. And we could smooth out a little bit more. Maybe we need a few more effects. So say this reverse female singing thing from the Organica pack. You just have this here, reverse that up. Also, we can have this swish thing and another one here. Maybe have this one reversed down. Just put a little marker so we know where we're at. Bridge. Okay, with the drums, I'll let them carry on all the way to here, but I'll filter them down. So I have a filter here, and we just filter it down all the way from here to here, so make a point, and then we just maybe filter from here. Let's see where that synth comes in. Put a marker. Let's make this a bit smaller. So from here, we'll call this build. Ooh. Come back to this, and we can start building back up when that synth comes in, which is going to add a nice bit of energy. And we come to here, which will be the final drop. Okay, we'll have a listen. Yeah, I think it grooves nicely. There's nothing too heavy going on, but we're going to do a bit more. I think I can do a few effects and things like that. So we can just put a utility on the master here, and we can reduce the width in the track. So we just do this and this. So this is on the master channel. Oh, didn't mean to do that. So reducing the width in the track is kind of collapsing it into mono, which is going to get rid of a lot of the nice like side information, which usually makes the track feel quite big and warm. So if you just do that a little bit just before the drop, you appreciate it more when it comes back in just here, which is just it's a nice little trick that I picked up from a producer friend. And also you can just do this with the gain. This is something that quite a lot of people know. So you just do this, put like 3 markers. Put this one here and then come down, or just enter value, go to -2. Did the wrong one. Okay, we'll do that from here. So -2, then drag this along, come down a little bit more, something like that. So we're going to reduce the volume in the track, and then the volume is going to come back up on that last drop. We can also have this reverb, which I've set up here. I think we will leave it as it is here. Maybe have a smaller decay time, or we'll just leave it for now. So we're going to have some reverb coming in just here. So this is going to run the whole track, and we just increase the dry wet to this point here. Not to there, to there. I need to really sort out this grid. There we go. So yeah, we have a bit of reverb, not that much. That's way too much. Maybe like 30. And we can go straight to the end, I guess, or maybe let it come down a little bit here so the tails don't bleed over too much. And also with the bass in the track, we can reduce it, which it looks like I already started to do, but we can reduce the bass in the track by quite a bit, maybe like 170 hertz. So all this together is a bit of a drop effect rack. Just put it all together. There's some alternatives if you guys just want one thing where you just turn a wheel and it will do all this stuff for you, and it's called Data Life Endless Smile, which is what I use usually, but I want to keep this in Ableton so you guys can follow along. Okay, so that will help a bit, but we can maybe add a little bit more. Let's have a look what we can do. We can do some stuff with this synth now. So as this synth's going to be building quite a bit of the energy, we can do a bit of automation on it. There already is a little bit, but maybe we can do a bit more. So we come here. Let's see, we've got this. We can increase the frequency, which is always a good thing. Maybe we do like this. So just it constantly builds rather than it going down and back up. Maybe from like here. And also the noise on it could be increased. It's already doing it quite a lot, but maybe we keep that going till like here. And then what else do we have? We have the rate. We maybe leave that as it is. Well, let's see, actually, we'll give it a go. So we're increasing the rate of the LFO, which is just going to give this nice, fluttering effect. So this could sound cool. I would recommend kind of doing this one by one and then listening, but kind of doing things a bit quickly here. So this will be nice. Also, another thing is we can do a little bit of a drum fill with these transients here. So we can do something like add this here, maybe even further, something like this. So from here, and then we just take away like these notes, or keep them there if you want, and then just, take them away, and we'll draw in 16s. So just do like this, copy this over, and we don't need these at the end. Then bring this up, Control All, so you want to highlight all of them. You can bring this velocity thing right up so you can see the velocity of the notes. Then press B, and then hold down Control, and draw from the bottom left going up. This one here has not worked, but we can just adjust that. So I'll just click away, bring that one right down. So you get this kind of sound. Kind of what I want. Not sure if it's this sound is going to work for that, but maybe. Is this on 16s? I don't think it actually is. Aha, that's why. Okay, yeah. So what I needed to do instead is do this, and you can just make it a bit bigger. So now they're on 16s. We'll move this along, and we can just make this quite big now. So we go to here. There we go. And yeah, we can go a bit bigger, I think. I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, we could do a really nice big one. Make this a bit bigger here. There we go. Okay, so now we have this kind of MIDI information, this kind of rolling information, and we can just add this to this other transient, which is a snare. So we'll have a listen to that. Right, nice, that works. Anything else that we can add in here? Maybe you could do a little reverse kick. It might not be necessary. All right, I think we'll have a listen first before we do some more stuff. We'll add this little drum fill here as well. This could be quite nice. Okay, let's go. I'm going to add some notes onto this drone. Yeah, it kind of works. So with the drone, I'm just adding more and more higher notes. It's just going to add a nice bit of energy there, and also we can have this continuing on. I think what I might do is take away the plucks. Just don't think they're really needed here. Yeah, we'll just have a listen to this. Yeah, I think we just have the synth on its own. It goes a bit weird here. What is that? I think it's just suddenly changing. Yeah, it needs to kind of smoothly come down to here, I think. Yeah, or maybe if we go really high up. No, I think gradually come down. Something else, I think, with this. I think I might do a little bit of a gap. So we could have like a gap of just like this, or maybe 2 bars. And something will need to be in here, maybe just like a few tails. So there'll be like the reverb tails and things like that. I'll take this drone away. Take this stuff away. It sounds so strange. Yeah, a little bit of fine tuning, and this could be quite cool. So we do this, maybe put this one here. Take this vocal away. This. Maybe this. Something is happening with the synth. I'm not really sure why it's playing like an additional note. Maybe I have something going on with the MIDI. Let me consolidate this. Yeah, just here it's giving me a little bit more information than I want. I think it's just the synth. Yeah, so it's quite harshly cutting off. It's got like a bit of a spike in audio. I think what I could do is this. Just kind of carry it on. Still a big spike. I think it's the master effects. So let's just maybe do like this. Yeah, it's the bass just quite suddenly coming back in. So let's just do some other things here. Maybe this reverb could stay up as well and just bleed out here. And also this, the width can just carry on a little bit further. Like here, let's try that. Yeah, I like that. Maybe even further. I feel like it could go a bit further, so let's try one more thing. There we go. That's nice. I think let's have a listen from here.
Hi, this video is sponsored by us. If you like these tutorials and want to support the channel, check out our website packed with online courses and professional sound packs. If you want to cut years of your learning curve, check the PML Beginner to Advanced Music Production program for Ableton Live. You will know Ableton inside out and learn how to write, produce, mix and master complete tracks. You learn step by step at your own speed, from an empty file to professional production, as if we're sitting side by side in the studio. Thank you for listening, and now let's get back to your tutorial.
Okay, so just a last little thing that I'm going to do is this kind of drop 2.0 section here. So we have this main drop after the nice bridge, And then there's just going to be a little more additional things that I want to add in here. And it's just going to be added things like rides, or maybe we can add a little something to the pluck melody, or something here, maybe a top note in the chords. Just something to make it feel like there's a little bit more evolution in the tracks. It doesn't just feel the same. I think the first thing I'll do is just add a ride. So I'll just add this in separately here. Grab a ride from, we go PML. Let's take one from this Chos pack. Maybe these. I think that one's quite nice. I think maybe. Yeah, these are a bit too big. I mean, you could always shorten them. That could be the one. Could be the one. So we just do from here. It's not the right length, but never mind. You can just adjust it afterwards. Just do them on the hits. We can go to here, which is all good. And then we can just loop that over. And turn it right down, it's going to be loud. And we want it to play the full sample, so I just put it on one shot. Just a little bit of EQ, and I can hear a little bit of resonance. And I think I'm going to add a vocoder just to kind of add a bit of noise to it. Yeah, and a bit of reverb on the return channel. There we go. So that's a nice little addition, and then we can add maybe something here. Let's just see if we add like a top note. So we could add maybe an additional E or a B. And let's see. Maybe we try the B. Yeah, it sounds really nice. Let's do that all the way along. Yeah. And then here we have the D. And then maybe a E here. Let's see. Where am I? Yeah, here. That's quite nice. Maybe a bit lower. Could try the C sharp. Yeah, that's really nice. And then we have an additional E here, or maybe the C sharp, and then a B. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, that's working. Maybe the plucks could elevate a little bit. We could have this pluck here. We can add maybe a note. I'm not sure. Let's try the, what's this? G. It's a bit aggressive. Come down a little bit. Maybe not there. Come down. Yeah, I think that's the position. I feel like it should go up. Too cheesy. Maybe the D. And then another one here. And then another one there, just so it's staying in that same rhythm. As well to keep it consistent. I think the D, maybe we can go with this, could go to like the C instead. Nah, that's not needed. Again, I don't really want it to be too busy. I would rather kind of listen into this synth, and your ears will only be able to pay attention to so many things at once. So yeah, I think this is a nice addition here. All right, cool. So let's just build the cool down now. So we have our drop 2.0, and then I've duplicated that over here and just took away the synth, the main synth, and the pluck. And then we probably want to just duplicate this again. So we'll just come in here and we duplicate from here, I think. I've messed up the grid quite a lot, which is a bit annoying, but hey. So then we listen from here, should be correct. Yeah. So from here, put a little marker at the right point, which I believe is here. And this is going to be the out. And in the out, you can just, it's up to you if you have like an extended version or something like that, then maybe the out will look a bit different and it will be like the drums will keep going for a bit further. But for this is just like a radio version of the track and it will be shorter. So we just have like the kick can come away. We could just have the drone, maybe quite a lot of the drums could come away as well. So the clap and stuff like that, we don't want that in there. Drum fill can be taken away. Maybe the shaker and maybe they're not the tambourine. Not this clap. Take away the vocal. Shaker should come away as well, I think. It just makes it feel like there's something going to build up. And even there, to be fair, you can just cool down from there. You don't need to bring anything else back up. Take away the drone and just end on this marker here. Ooh, here. And there we go. We have a nice little demo. Okay, so let's just have a quick listen through to the arrangement that we've got. See if it's all working, and then that'll be it. That was pretty much the arrangement done. right, so yeah, a little bit of smoothing out needs to happen. I think here it needs a little bit more tweaking and stuff like that. It sounds a little bit, yeah, just not smooth. But we can do all that stuff in the mixing stage. Mixing for me is not just like EQing and compression. It's like kind of crossing the T's and dotting the I's and just getting everything sounding a little bit cleaner. So it could be a little bit of a long one. That one is I usually spend like a good 5 or 6 hours mixing. But yeah, so yeah, thank you for watching this one, guys. I hope it was helpful. If it was, let us know in the comments. Also, like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.